Daddy, tell me a story.
Sure.
And make it rhyme.
Thanks, okay. With greatest pleasure shall I tell a story of George, whom the king trusted well. A shelter was needed on the West Country road, protection for travelers, so they let down their load. So off George went through the countryside to check on the welfare the inn would provide. What name should we give to our construction foreman?
Bonifer.
Bonifer? Okay. Or yonder was Bonifer on the West Country road. He was hired to build this comforting abode. In the style of the old guarded inn, you ask? Great is my skill. I am up for the task. He remembered his visit to the Lion Knight's castle and determined unique angles were worth all the hassle. The fortified wall he would angle for gain, a defensive view or wide fields of grain. He selected materials he thought the king would adore, rare plates in very light gray he inlaid on the floor. Remembering to emulate the old guarded inn, Bonifer built a stone hallway within. Of course, his new inn would be a quaint Tudor style, so he studied the look for a really long while. He pored over drawings of the blacksmith shop. What a lovely example! Those beams really pop. And look at the quarters for our royalty. So cozy, yet sleek, so high quality. But like the old inn, he constructed it red. Clever building techniques put him a level ahead. He angled bay windows to mirror the look of their precursors' panels, and they'll eat in that nook. Designing the door, he envisioned the hue, an updated yet lovely shade of medium blue.
I think Bonifer is doing a great job. But what is George up to now?
Let's see. Walking all day, George finally was drained. He set up his camp, so rest he'd attain. When out of the dark came a pack of wargs. They were perilous, evil, and...
Dad, wargs are scary. Can't he be surrounded by cute little bunnies instead?
When out of the dark bounced a fluffle of bunnies. George now was relieved of any unease. Early next morn, George was up on the trail. Through tallest trees, he hiked through a gale. He thought he saw, as he bent into the wind, men of the forest motioning to him. To a handy lean-to, he followed their call. At once the wind broke, with relief he did fall. They chatted and snapped while the wind died down, then parted ways as they hailed the crown. When finally he felt he could travel no further, he ran into a man who was a black falcon soldier. He said a kind blacksmith lives just down the way, who might have a nice, cozy, warm place to stay. True to his word, George found the place and happily greeted him face to face. I have a safe home where you're welcome to rest. Please stay the night so you'll be at your best. A fair distance yonder lay the incomplete inn, and its struggling builder stressed to the brim. Till the king's man arrives, I've only a day. I've so much to do, he cried in dismay. The second floor grew, the battlements rose, where the defenders could stand against all of their foes. A comfortable bed provides a peaceful night's rest, and a warm, cozy fire makes this hospitality the best. Arched stonework in white gives beauty, elegance, and light, like the oven in the castle of our dear lion knights. A nightstand and wardrobe complete the guest furniture. The room will be ready to service a traveler. He'll top off the inn with an attic for storage, where loot can be kept, or lost, or sadly foraged. Now for a watertight roof, which is absolutely crucial, the quality of materials must be the most substantial. Bonifer then built the little black roof, and a dormer stuck out, so the light was improved. The sun is up, and so is George, quickly downing the blacksmith's porridge. Bidding farewell, he turns to go. The path winds down to the valley below. George comes upon a golden wheat field. He's making good time, but ho, yield! Oh, Merlin, what's that upon his back? It must be a man from the evil wolf pack.
Oh no, are they really evil? They don't look evil to me.
Well, maybe you're right. I think we'll see. George gulps down his fear and greets him gently. Wolfie seems to be really friendly. They share a rest break and then depart. George blindly worse for the pickpocket art.
How's that incoming? Will it be ready on time?
Let's check on his progress. Today is the day our friend George will arrive. Bonifer's growing work will be finalized. With mortar and stone, he builds with great care a chimney emerging, a masterpiece rare. Let plants adorn every pathway and bend, as guests find solace in nature's soft blend. Our brave friend George at last has come to the end of the road to his short-term home. He'll need to inspect it for his report to the king. Good thing our builder has finished this thing. George inspects windows, the doors, and the walls. He checks the roof, chimney, kitchen, rooms, and the halls. He meets with good Bonifer to discuss what he sees. I'd heard you were good, but sir, your inn passes with ease.
Yay! Are they gonna have a party?
They sure are. A royal message was sent that the king would attend, a most official ceremony that will honor our friend. To dedicate this new inn to safekeep those at this junction, a new building in our land of high quality and function. Now comes the king, let the rites commence henceforth. Our modern inn with care, we do extol its worth. This year, I task George with skill to plan and draft, an inn for travelers far from home to craft. Then George engaged Bonifer to oversee with might construction of our inn, now built to pure delight. Pleased am I to witness this grand fruition. May the guarded inn stand a haven's provision. We had a lot of fun taking this legendary 1986 Lego set, the Guarded Inn, and making it into a brand new version right here.
I like how much more modern it is and how many more plants there are.
That's right, and if you want to see more sets redone like this, comment down below which set and the number. That way we can try to do that. By the way, I love Castle and Pirate, no pressure. And before you head on out, check out one of our other videos, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and always remember to
keep building together.